Hey, how y'all doing? This lovely goddess to my right is Mae, and this handsome molten sex god, myself, is Seven. How about y'all coming to the living room? So, last episode we talked about friendships, relationships. We introduced ourselves, gave y'all a little bit of tea about us. So, picking up where we left off, going into episode 2, into relationships rather, I'm sorry. The question of the millennium is, can you have a platonic relationship with the opposite sex while being in a relationship? Mae, what's your take on this?
Absolutely. However, there are stipulations to that.
Oh boy.
The only stipulation will be is you cannot have a sexual past with that person. That would be my only stipulation. Or you can't want this person. You know what I mean? Like if you want her, and for me, it's like, what we doing here?
Okay. Don't mean to be rude, but let's say we about mid-20s, early 30s, right? Mm-hmm. We're in a relationship. I'm in a relationship with a little honey dip, little 90s word. And I bring a friend along, and she's like, "Oh, well, I don't want you dealing with her," and blah 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 blah. Because I used to have a thing, but we ain't had a thing since we was like 14.
What's the thing?
Like
14, y'all was fucking?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't care if you was 14, 10, 3, or 2. I don't care. You can't have a sexual past with that person. It's a no-go for me.
Like, why would that much of a year
Let me tell
gap?
you why. Because you not about to be in my man's face. And I'm telling you like, yeah, girl, because this what she like, I know. Heck no. Heck no. You can't tell me you know anything about anything. And I don't want you going back down memory lane. I don't want him going back down memory lane and see what that's for. I want to see what that's like.
I got you.
No. What are your thoughts?
I mean, when you put it like that, then yeah, no. Nobody that you have had, sexual relations with would do. But if we just talking like it's platonic, this friend ain't nobody I never had a thing for, we ain't never had no sex, it ain't never been, you know what I'm saying? None of that. Then yeah, I'm for it.
So how would you feel if you dealing with a woman and you have a platonic friend and she say, well, I just don't want you to be her friend. How would you handle that?
So if depends on the friend, right? So, okay, we're going to use you for an example. We're going to start high, set the bar high. Our friendship, definitely a no-go because of what we've been through. I would definitely explain to her how Mae has definitely seen me through a rough patch. Help me get on my feet here and there. We ain't gonna get into too much depth this episode, but we gonna talk about it for sure one of these days. I'm gonna let her know like how Mae has really been there for me, not just financially, but somebody to really talk to, somebody to hold me accountable. Like I said, like those things that you really need from a friend, Mae has been that. So
you don't think that's gonna boil her skin even more?
I mean, that's cool because at the end of the day,
I'm just saying, if my nigga tell me he ain't gonna be stop being friends with a bitch over me, I don't know. It sounds immature. It definitely sounds immature.
To each his own.
But I'm mature enough to not do that. I'm okay with my guy being friends with the opposite sex.
But would you cut your friend off if your man?
I sure the fuck would. I've done it, and it's not because of I'm trying to build and grow my relationship. I'm not saying that I would just completely stop being this person's friend forever. I just will hope someone understand. It happened to me.
Absolutely.
Hence you. It happened to me. I got a handful of guy friends, right? And when they get into a relationship, they're like, Mae, we're going to have to simmer this down. Because I believe I'm an attractive woman, and it could be intimidating to some women, despite what a guy say, like, oh, she's just a friend. But no, You know what I'm saying?
So you cut me off for a nigga before?
I never cut you off.
You know what I'm asking? Like,
So the next question is how long should you date before you start calling it a relationship?
Okay, well, 90 days. You're going to get the probation period because just like with any job out there in the world, when you're making money, those 90 days are going to tell me and show me who you are. The first month, we got the puppy love. You probably, I'm talking about men. We going to puppy love. We going to spend that dollar. You know what I'm saying? We going to upscale. You know what I'm talking about? Having fun in Royal Oak. You know what I'm saying? Might go downtown Detroit. The second month, it's...
Downtown Detroit is funner, but proceed.
We're going to eat in Royal Oak. We're going to have fun in downtown. You know what I'm saying? The second month is going to be sweet nothings in your ear. We going to keep up with the how was your days. Hell, second month, you might even meet my mama. You know what I'm saying? My brothers, my homies, you know what I'm saying? The gang. Get a load of our jokes. The third month, coming around the 90 days, it's like, okay, you're going to find out if I'm really... after a bag, if I really got a bag or if I was just keeping up with something, like if everything was a front per se, even my feelings for you. Right. So those 90 days are pivotal, you know what I'm saying? Because it's going to show me or the woman, who they're dealing with. Mm-hmm. And I believe 90 days is a good stretch.
Call it a relationship.
Call it a relationship after the 90th day.
For me, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't say like the first month or so, but I feel like people typically know like very, very soon. Like, you know what I mean? In the beginning of the talking phase, I feel like people automatically have this knowingness because when you don't want to deal with somebody, if the first time you talk to them and it ain't hitting, it sometimes for some people, it don't take but one date. Some people it takes a few times going out and being in this person's presence to realize like, hey, you ain't it. You
ever been ghosted after one date?
Not one date.
You ever ghosted a nigga after one date?
Absolutely.
What was the like? Yeah,
it just ain't it. Like, I feel like when I ghost, it's a mutual understanding because it's like if I ain't feeling you and I ain't feeling you, you will definitely understand. Like, so if I say it won't be a ghost because I'm very transparent with people. I'm going to let you know if it ain't going to go anywhere.
Damn.
So I won't ghost you. Like, it's not technically called a ghost when it comes to me. But if I will stop talking to you or entertaining you if you just ain't catching the hints or you're not listening to what I'm telling you. If I say, listen, no, it's not it, you're not it, and you just still adamant about, continue on to dating me, then I'm going to just leave you. I'm going to just leave it on red.
I like that.
I'm going to leave it on red.
Okay, so outside of, ghosting, 90 days to get to know somebody, right? Mm-hmm. Now, do you feel like within those 90 days, y'all should have sex? Like, is sex important within them 90 days?
Do you buy a car without a test drive?
Yes, me, myself, I do. But that's me, though. But when it comes to you,
you've dated somebody and gotten a relationship with them without having sex with them?
What I'm saying is I
wasn't talking literally about buying a car without a test drive.
Oh, we talking about like relationship. Okay, so yeah.
You've gotten in a relationship with somebody without having sex with them.
Yep.
I can't.
I've done that.
I won't. I've never gotten in a real relationship without having. Sometimes sex solidifies if we gonna be together. Like, I could have probably borderline not liked you.
But I'm saying,
but the sex, like, you know what, baby?
Let me work. We can do this.
I'll cook you some breakfast. Come spend the night. Bring your bag over here. Matter of fact, I'm coming. I'm not leaving your house. Yes, that definitely does it.
So, what about I know what separates the two, but like, why would sex be like, let's just say the 8 points out of the 10 versus this date that was only 3 points out of the 10?
Let me tell you, so like, this is just me.
Mm-hmm.
I can't speak for everyone, but I can speak for the ones who think like me. Sex is important. It's very essential in relationships. And if you don't have sexual chemistry with somebody, that will determine, like, I can little boy you. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't doing me right in that department, I can definitely little boy you. And if I little boy you, I don't respect you, baby. I can't not respect you.
I don't know, man.
I can't not respect you.
Cause a nigga
And I'm not saying sex is the ultimate thing, because I can go without it. But when I want it, it got to be good.
That shit gotta be hitting.
It can't not be good.
So you want that bunker buster loving?
I don't care. You just can't not satisfy me.
That's all that matters. As long as you're satisfied.
Yes, you gotta be able to please.
It could be either oral or
no.
So it has to be penetration.
Yes. Oral. You is not about to tickle me to death.
Damn.
You ain't about to tickle me to death.
That's gangster.
So yes, no. I think sex signs the contract, if you will.
That's some bullshit.
The contract might have been written up.
That's some bullshit.
For a relationship. I could have said it all, did it all, but when I go to sign that paper, it's sealed with the tip.
Fuck out.
It's sealed with the tip.
That is anyway, because you were Okay, so outside of sex, what do you consider dating?
The dating phase is big and vague for everybody. Like, everybody, consider dating as different. I consider dating, it's not official relationship. It's allowing yourself time to get to know this person, spending time with this person, taking them out. You don't have to go out all the time, but when you do go out, maybe nice restaurants, maybe a walk in the park, or just actually spending time with this person. Now, you can't date me and just want Netflix and chill. That ain't dating. That's just chilling. Mm-hmm. But it's okay to chill. It's definitely okay to chill. So, in the process of dating is like really getting to know that person before you say, hey, let's be in a relationship, or hey, like, I don't think this is where this is going to be. So, whatever length of time that is, that's dating before you get into an official relationship with someone.
I can agree on that. Actually, up until just recently, I realized there's a big difference between dating someone and seeing someone. Because dating someone is, like you said, we going out, we grab something to eat, we might hit a jazz concert, I wear my fedora, my turtleneck, you know what I'm saying, a little scarf, Stacey Adams and shit. And then seeing someone is
fucking.
I mean, yeah, if you wanna say that, like, your preference, when they sign a contract with the tip. But yeah, seeing someone is like,
no, we to go together.
No, I don't feel like that's the same thing.
We go together.
I don't feel like that, because
we go together if
I'm
you
with
sign
someone.
A contract with me. We together.
Okay, so without signing a contract,
I'm
seeing
dating.
someone. I feel like that's different though. I'm with someone and I'm seeing someone is different.
If you're seeing someone, okay, you're right. I can agree to that. You could sign a contract and still not be in a relationship. You definitely can.
But just know I'm on your ass because this contract was signed, and I want
yeah,
get your advance in advance.
Yeah, you could definitely do that. I agree with that.
Okay, so when it comes to dating, not seeing someone, but just dating, what are some? I hate the term red flags, but like, what's the no-goes? Like, okay, we got the 90 days, we dating, is like, let's say we got the motion, the chemistry is, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's some things that'll make you deviate other than sex?
The primary thing would make me deviate from the mission is communication. If you're not an effective communicator, you can leave me alone.
I like that.
If your nails dirty, leave me alone. Those are like two of the top things. Red flags. Red flags is, I got something going on. Leave me alone. Like, I like cap. You.
I didn't use that line.
I like you, but, I'm just trying to figure, leave me alone.
Man.
As soon as the word feed come out your mouth, leave me alone.
Let me tell y'all women something right now. You dealing with a man, whether he got children or not. If you go 2 days without talking to him, and it's not an importance, like something really dire, and he hit you with I got a lot going on, it gotta be some receipts. When I say receipts, I mean come with something from the hospital, a wristband, a discharge paper. You was in a county,
So
something.
you saying if a man you're dating or you seeing
Both, because
if they don't talk to you in 2 days, that mean what?
2 days without them receipts, nigga, what was you? Unless you working a 16-hour shift. But I'm just gonna say this. I'm talking to the women because I have a daughter and I got a handful of nieces, right? So I'm gonna be real. Like I'm gonna be real with them when they become an age. So I'm just gonna start now. That means doggy bone out here tripping.
If my friend not talking to me in a 2-day period of time, it's over.
Your friend or the nigga you dating?
Or seeing.
I ain't saying it's over. I'm saying don't just let him tell you, oh, I got a lot going on.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? But you got to realize some people do have a lot going on. Somebody might have died. Nigga might really have ops because this Detroit. Everywhere
Now
you
you're
go.
giving excuses. That's first you was giving the game. Now you giving excuses.
I'm doing both. I'm sorry. I'm not doing both. I'm giving the game because some niggas not going to really tell you that they got ops. That's why I said you got to ask for receipts. But if a nigga not going to really just be up front, I got ops, and he just saying that's his excuse every time, I got a lot going on.
So how do you know if it's real then? Like, how do you decipher if me dating you, seeing you, whatever, Blue's Clue, I don't know. How do you determine whether or not this between me and you is real? How do you
When it comes to men knowing it's real, we not pressed about sex. We pressed for your company, your compassion. Like we pressed for you, but we ain't pressed for sex. Like I just want to be around you. I just want to talk to you. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Let's be intellectual with one another. Let's like really sit down and learn each other inside and out. It is definitely primarily about going out because we want to see your in real time reaction to things. I might want to take you to a baseball game because they have 9 innings. I can get to know a lot about you in 9 innings.
I don't want to sit at no
I know this shit is boring,
baseball game.
But it's thoughtful. You can't say it ain't thoughtful. We got all day to sit
unless
here and
we
just
get some box seats with all that good food up
And
there and the alcohol.
that shit slap.
I'm not sitting in no 9 endings.
What about a hockey game?
I don't do hockey. I don't even understand it.
You gotta learn. But yeah, primarily it's real for a man when he not pressed for sex. Like, oh damn, you gonna come over today? You gonna come over this weekend? When it's always a when can I see you? But like we can go here, we can go there. Let's go to the DIA. You know what I'm saying? When he's thoughtful and creative.
When the last time you took somebody to the DIA?
I ain't never took nobody to the DIA.
Okay, so why you giving game and you ain't never took nobody to the DIA?
Because I be thinking like, man, I really want to go to, you know.
So listen,
how's it real for you?
Ladies, for all you ladies who's dating Seven and he ain't took you to the DIA, y'all better well leave him alone. Leave him alone.
Don't leave me alone, baby. I'm getting my money together. I got a lot going on. Baby.
What you say about when guys say that?
I can't bring receipts.
Show me the receipts.
I can't bring them here, but I got a lot going on.
I need the receipts. Look,
my mama's feet swole. I gotta go help.
Okay, here we go.
What's your, how do you know is real? Like, can you speak for? I'm gonna ask, can you speak for most women, all women, or can you just speak for?
I can't because I'm different. I'm a hopeless romantic. Like, ooh. I am. These women, these kids, let's just go there. These kids is different. These younger women, they Louis bag, Gucci bag, pay my bills, all that. I mean, that's fine. That's a given when you're dealing with a real guy.
Absolutely.
But to start it off, some people don't like. I have friends, legit friends, that is okay with not being, emotionally, intellectually, stimulated, but just want to be taken care of. I can't go like that. Like, and I gotta have some type of substance. Something gotta, flow with me. If I could close my eyes, I gotta be able to feel you. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I got to be able to feel you. If I can't, I don't care what you got. Your money ain't gonna mean nothing to me if I can't see it.
That shit gangster.
So I don't want that. And I'm not that hard up where I'm an independent woman. I want to stop working. Who don't want to stop working? Definitely want to be taken care of. But that's not where I want to lead. I want to know your vision. Because you can't lead me nowhere without a vision.
I love that.
You can have money all you want, but what's your end goal? Where you leading me to?
And that's it's a light bulb for a lot of men out there, because a lot of men, they go into relationships or situationships leading with money. But I'm gonna tell you, if you have to lead a woman with money,
you're superficial
and you're insecure. You insecure about your damn self, because you lack, the key thing, substance. You have no substance in your conversation. You aren't. Not only do you not communicate, you can't comprehend communication.
And also, you got to give me something to nourish. Like, okay, I'm your woman, and if you don't have a goal, what is the purpose that I'm serving? How am I going to help you? If you want to be a rocket scientist, I need to help you. If you want to be a chef, I'm going to help you meal prep. If you want to be a farmer, I'm going to sharecrop.
You gonna shovel some shit?
I'm not shoveling shit though.
But you gonna help that. You gonna help that farmer?
I'm gonna bake some pies.
I know that's right. Huh?
Bake some pies.
Ooh, some shit pies. But I can attest to that statement, because look at where we at now. Like I said in the first episode, I had an idea, Mae ran with it. So.
Was that running?
Or. No, that was a sprint. But yeah, so for the fellas out there that's in Mae DMs, if you trying to slide on DMs, she definitely, she come with two backbones. One for herself.
Two?
One for herself
and one for you.
Big bag. It ain't a big bag. It's just like when you was born, it was just like, oh shit, two backbones. You know what I'm saying? She gonna walk for you. I
ain't gonna walk for you, baby. I'm gonna stand beside you. I'm gonna stick beside you.
Mae gonna walk for you. Not like she gonna be a man because you can't, but when you down and you bad, like, she's the type of woman, you know what I'm saying? But that's
and I lead with to this next question. Can you should a relationship go 50-50? I lead with no. It can't go 50-50. And it's not that I don't want or not willing to help. It's just that I feel like a man's supposed to already have the idea of that he's supposed to take care of his woman and his family regardless. And men want to argue me up and down. And I'm not talking about regular men. I'm talking about the, what they call the sassy ones. We got some new sassy ones out here. The prizes, the men that are the prizes now. I don't care about how much your bank account's sitting on. I'm not saying that, if we're in a relationship and we making the same amount of money, that you got to take care of everything. I'm saying that you have to have the mindset of taking care of your woman. So with that mindset creates growth and creates doing this to do for your woman and move forward. I feel like it's a lazy mindset because our parents wasn't raised on it. And their parents wasn't raised on it for a man to go 50-50 with a woman. That's lazy. That's weird. We both bitches in here. We both bitches if we going 50-50. I might as well go get a roommate.
Y'all bad, bitch.
We bad bitches. Damn. It's bad as hell. And you can argue me, and I get it. If you ain't got the money, that's okay. If you ain't got the means to provide 100%, that's okay. The problem lies is when you think that it's an entitlement. It is a given. This is what we're supposed to happen. That's what my problem is. If you think that it's supposed to happen, that is not a man mindset. I'm not a man, but I can only speak for the men that came before y'all. Mm-hmm. Y'all new phases of men. Y'all taught different. I don't know. And it do plays a part of how you was raised. Most of us was raised in single parenting households, primarily our mother. So we see our moms taking on the bulk. So when you get up in age, like, oh, shoot, my mama took care of it all by herself. So now you going to go half down the middle. I'm not saying that's how people think, but I can get if that's a way of thinking. You know what I mean?
Okay.
What are your thoughts about 50-50?
So I'm a piggyback. I got a different take, not so different. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it, but hear me out. If you are going into this expecting 50-50 from, and let's just be honest. When we say 50-50, we mean financially. If you're going to walk into this relationship expecting 50-50 from this woman, don't expect her to be submissive 100%. Don't expect her to give you 100% of what a woman is supposed to give. The nourishment, the back rubs, the meals, whatever a woman is like, you're not allowing her to be a 100% woman if she has to be a 50% man.
I agree.
So don't expect that.
And honestly, we're not going 50-50. If you go in a relationship asking for 50-50 from a woman, you asking pretty much 80-20, because not only do we have to work, we have to take care of the kids. Men don't know how to take care. I'm not saying that they don't, but men are not nourishers.
We are, we different parents for sure.
Men aren't the ones who setting up the doctor appointments, taking the kids to doctor appointments. We ain't running to the emergency. Y'all ain't running to the emergency room. Y'all not spending that one-on-one time with these kids. Not that y'all can't and y'all won't, but primarily that is what the women do.
Absolutely.
So and then y'all. Not some men that do cook, but
I cook better than most women. By the way, I make a mean church
hot dog sandwich. Anyways, men are not the primary cookers. Men ain't tidy around the house. Most of them not. Y'all leave out around little crumbs and stuff. Y'all don't keep the household clean. And I can't speak for all women because I know some women that ain't clean. I know it. I know. Yeah. It's this. So I'm just speaking for a traditional household, so traditional women and traditional men. Like, yes, it's changing, and that's what people gonna fight me on. Oh, it's a new generation, but you a little bit sassy if you want to go 50-50 with a woman, in my opinion.
And this a disclaimer. I don't want to go 50-50. I just want men to know, if you're gonna go 50-50 with a woman, don't expect a 100% submissive woman. Me, myself, do I think it's okay to go 50-50? No. But if we walk into this thing, supporting our own gender roles, I hate to use these terms, but nowadays we have to, because we need to really clarify it. If I'm coming in 100% man, you 100% woman, and then life happens and you got to pick up, it's like, that's different.
I'm ready to pick up. Like, I'm ready to do my part. I've been waiting on the sideline, ready to come in the game for my man. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, but there are women now that don't think that, and I feel like that's a thing that men are afraid of. So I'm gonna jump onto y'all defense because y'all ready to call me a shamer.
That's okay. I'm sliding niggas.
You know what I'm saying? They ready to call me a shamer. I get it. Y'all have been through it. Women has been using you. But haven't you stopped to think that it's the type of woman that you're choosing that you are allowing to be used by? So you want to categorize all women to be the same type of thing because this is what you're allowing to happen to yourself?
If she light skinned with braces, she could probably use me. But that's beside the point. That's a pivotal question. But I do want to know, because we're talking 50-50 and gender roles. Different religions, most religions speak on the man being the head. So my question to you is, does religion play a part in relationships?
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely.
You feel like it's 100% pivotal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think religion, but you know what? I don't care what religion you in. Like, people pick and choose and depict what they want to choose out their religion. So if you are a Christian, you want to say you shouldn't cheat and you shouldn't commit adultery to your woman. And if you are Islamic, you want to have 25 wives. People pick and choose what they want, but you want 25 wives, but you eating that bacon.
You eating, yeah. The swine is fine.
Okay, but you can have 25 wives, but you gonna eat that bacon though. You know what I'm saying? You a Jehovah's Witness, but you going to Thanksgiving.
Man.
You see what I'm saying?
Christmas too. We need to dive into that. We appreciate y'all for coming to the living room. Like we said, these are things you can't talk about around kids, because ain't nobody my daughter ain't finna go to school telling her teachers, my daddy said he like to go 50-50. She done misinterpreted. I ain't having that.
Okay.
So y'all gonna come back for part 2 of relationships, which would be episode 3. We appreciate y'all. Y'all can catch us on Instagram at the living room 313.
Yay.
Till next time. Whoa.